Channel 2S is brought to you by New Type HQ. Get your kits and supplies at the link in the description below. I thought it would be fun to look at Bandai's sad, half-assed attempt at making a metaverse. You know, the buzzword everyone's talking about nowadays, the Gundam-based virtual world. So, I did not realize this was something you can do in your browser. I thought I was gonna have to bust out my VR headset for this, but apparently you can just kind of wander around and explore this in browser. So yeah, let's see what happens when we enter the Gundam-based virtual world. I spent like 10 seconds in here already just to make sure it wouldn't like prompt me to log in or something, but I haven't really actually taken a look around. So let's see what this is like. Let's enter the Gundam-based world. All right. So I can click and drag around. I wonder if these are other people that are in the metaverse right now, or if these are just NPCs. Kind of want to go over there. Can I? Oh, I can't use WASTA to move around. That's annoying. I have to like click and drag into different areas. I think this is gonna be open for a few days, so maybe tomorrow I'll try this with an actual headset to see how it looks. All right, so a quick little update. When I was recording this video, I thought the metaverse that Bandai was working on was gonna be headset optional, when in reality, it's headset not at all. What you see in this video is pretty much all you can do in Bandai's lovely, feature-rich Gundam Metaverse. And yes, that was sarcasm. Also, I'm realizing now that some of this stuff might be copyrighted and we might be screwed, but it looks like we can watch some stuff on Gundam Info here. I'm gonna very quickly try and get out of this room so I don't get hit for copyrighted music. Never mind, I just realized I have OBS set up in such a way that you can't actually hear the audio from the game anyway, so I think we're safe. It's playing like just general original Gundam OST music. I don't want to go to this room. I wish I could just click on these areas and go to them. This is really not very well designed. No way to interact with them. Let's see what happens when I go in here. So there's just a really janky looking 3D model of the aerial in the middle of the room. I mean, the environment is okay looking, I guess, from like a modeling standpoint. It's very basic. Kind of gives off MMO feels. They're showing off a bunch of lead Gundams over here. I kind of felt like this was going to suck because it so clearly felt like just a really rushed, half-assed attempt to capitalize on a trend. I'm not even sure this would look much better if you were in VR. It's honestly even worse than Google Maps because at least with Google Maps you can click anywhere, but in this you can only click on very specific areas. Like if I wanted to get to here from the hub world, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to navigate using the map. I want to give this the benefit of the doubt and say, hey, maybe this was designed for headset users primarily. But if I try this with a headset and it still sucks, I will not be surprised, honestly. I feel like the whole metaverse thing is just people in 2022 finally discovering that MMOs exist and trying to market them to people that don't play video games. So yeah, if they had actual 3D models of the upcoming kits you could like interact with and like kind of quote unquote hold in your hands, that would be really cool, but they don't seem to be going that route. It's not even like Bandai couldn't make this better. Like, Bandai Namco is a freaking video game company first and foremost. They have people that could probably create a really sick metaverse if they wanted to, but this is just what they put together as like a really half-baked promotional thing. And the funny part is, I guarantee you there were like some big screw-ups with this behind the scenes because this was actually supposed to start on the 15th. And then I was actually really second-guessing myself because I thought I put the wrong date on my calendar, because when I came back on the 15th, it said it was going to be the 21st. So then I thought, okay, it's the 21st. And I took some screenshots and I was like showing it to some people saying, hey, I'm going to look at this weird metaverse thing on the 21st. And then I came back on the 21st and the site said the 28th. And this time I was like, okay, well, I have literal photographic proof that this used to say the 21st. They literally just delayed the release of this 2 times in a row because apparently this basic ass janky metaverse was too much for them to get done on time. I'm not exactly impressed with this right now. You know how in Gundam Extreme Versus, they have like the navigator characters that like cheer you on when you win in the game? If there were like tour guides in this, classic waifus from Gundam, there would be like 2 million people right now playing this. Their servers would literally be crashing right now if they went that route. I feel like metaverse technology really has potential. It's just that whatever ends up being the good metaverse sure as hell isn't one of these half-ass projects that corporations are rushing out right now. Let's see what's here. Oh, that's kind of cool. So there's the PG RX-78. It looks like I can switch to the real grade Zeong as well. See, this is kind of cool. Like, I actually want to try this part of the metaverse in VR just so I can experience a giant Zeong in front of me. Like, let's see how this looks. Oh, it's just a YouTube video. Boo. I want an actual 3D model of the Zeong that I could like climb inside of and pilot. They almost had something cool here for a second and they ruined it. God, that's disappointing. What the hell? Like, they clearly modeled an actual Zeong right here. Like, let me just walk around and take a look at it and, like, get in the cockpit and stuff. Come on. I mean, they probably did this to make it, like, more accessible from a technical standpoint, so you could still enjoy it if you're on, like, a phone or something, but man, this is so lame. Oh, there's a little Haro. Let's click on the Haro. Oh, finding Haro. It's like an Easter egg thing. And I guess you can collect these little weird Gundam guys too. Well, at least we have something to do now. Let's go on a scavenger hunt, guys. Let's find all the Haros and all the Gunpla-Coons. So, are there going to be any in the theater? Let's see. Okay, there's no way to rotate your view around in here, so I don't think so. I don't think they'll be in the factory tour because, this is just a video. I'd probably have to like actually walk around in here with like proper VR gear. All right, well the rest of this is under construction. That's about as much work as I want to put into finding those Haros, so I'd say I've had just about enough of this metaverse. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. This video was recorded from one of my live streams. I usually try to stream around 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 6 or 7 in the evening Eastern Standard Time. If you want to make sure you don't miss the next stream or any future videos I upload, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'd like to also extend a thank you to my patrons for helping make this channel possible, and a special thank you to my master grade tier patrons like Yank. If you want to join the Patreon yourself, you will gain access to cool features like full archives of past streams and early access to some new videos. Thanks again for watching, and as always, I'm your host Second Soundwave, and I'll see you next time. Take care, guys.